It's empty. There's nobody here. Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Mike, Fylde Flips. I'm a part-time reseller based in Northwest England. Today we have a boot sale video. This is the one that is local to me, and it's a Saturday. It's actually been called off for tomorrow due to weather. And what I will say is the last kind of 2 or 3 that I've been to here, I've not been getting there like really early. I've not been standing in line and getting to the front of the queue or anything like that. And I've still been finding some good stuff. I mean, obviously if you get there first, you're more likely to get the goods, you know, fantastic stuff. But at this point, I'm just after a few extra bits to top up my Christmas stock. I'm not after massive hauls right now. Anyway, let's get in there, see what we can find to resell for profit on eBay. Let's go. I've just realized there's nobody here. It's empty. There's nobody here. They're all down there. I'm guessing it was too wet to be up here. They moved everything down to that field down there, which means it's not going to be all that big. But let's go have a look. So there we are for today. That is the whole thing. We could still find something. Come on, let's go. I'll check out this woman's Loungefly Jurassic Park bag here. I love it. Look at it. Hi, how much is that, please?
Anything down here is £1.
Just that, please.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
How much is your tin? Sorry.
£1 for that.
There'll be jars there.
What you after?
Yeah, those two. Yep, I'll do that, thank you. So and that one.
Oh, nice. That's it, that's right, yeah. Okay, thank you.
These might have been the Legoland ones. They're not. £1 everything. That's what I like to see. Is there going to be anything good though? Christmas mugs. Nothing special about them. Load of like vintage cars, Hot Wheels. Can't resist a pound table, can you?
You can't, no.
If everybody did that, everything would be gone.
Well, the guy at the bottom there's not so bad with the with that white van.
All right.
You just pick it up and give him an offer, and away you go.
This side or that side?
This side.
That side.
Corner, yeah.
Right, thanks for that. I'll have a look. Yeah, somebody said come and check this guy out because he's got good prices, so let's have a look. Put the barcode in. Yeah. It's not really my kind of stuff. It's all like tools and things mainly. Good if you need some tools. I don't. Classic typewriter. It's not like 70s or something. Not for me. Yeah, I just recently bought a load of this Thomas stuff, a load of Trackmaster, a load of wooden trains and stuff as well. First one's just sold yesterday and they're going to do well. So, electronic drum kit. Works, only one drumstick. £3. So I picked up those drumsticks recently, didn't I? Hi there. Hi. Is this the £3 it says on it?
Yes. But it has only got one drumstick.
That was fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brand new IKEA bag.
I'll find one, I know. Yeah, because it's just you know, one of them camels.
Check this out. I did think it was N64 for a second. Hi mate, how much is your game thing?
£4. It works perfect.
Yeah.
You pay with something like 20 quid to buy it with 19.99. Cracking games. Got, is it 100 games on it?
101.
101. Yes, they all.
You did 10 or 5? 5
yeah.
Cheers. Right, no.
We found the box.
Cup of toy?
50p, man.
Cheers. I'll take it. Yeah, so I was hoping this is like the hamsters. It's by the same maker, Gemmy or Jemmy. Who knows? Never seen a pig one before.
The amazing iPhone SE, available from Vodafone at our lowest ever price. Only £19 per month and £90 upfront. That's a £216 saving. Vodafone.
How much are your toys on here? Are they different prices?
The real little ones at the front, those ones,
Yeah.
50p.
Yeah.
And then that size is £1.
Okay.
And then like the bigger ones, £2.
Right.
Big jumbo.
And the really big ones are 50.
Right. Thank you. A duck.
50p.
Thanks. I'll keep looking if see if there's any others. You got any other ducks?
They're buried. Oh, up here. There's a couple there.
Oh yeah. Thank you. It's unusual looking thing, isn't it?
With all outdoors moments, we tell ourselves,
What about a fiver for those 3 and the ducks?
if you had this
Would you consider that?
for 3 weeks in a row,
Yeah, go on
Those
then.
3, the 3 ducks. Appreciate that. Thank you. You do 2 on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, very vintage.
There you go.
Rayware.
Yeah.
Yeah, souffle. Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
I just got all that, I did like.
Oh, very nice. Yes. Corning.
£3 for the
Vision.
box.
Bloody hell.
I done alright though. Huh?
Yeah. No, yeah. You've done well there.
Yeah.
They go better as
It's
a
the
set.
full one there, it's the full 5 or 6 there, like with more lids as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Coming to Christmas as well, so people
yeah.
want them. Maybe
Offers then, isn't it?
probably get like 80, maybe. You might get more. I
The
don't know.
only
It
thing I ask
depends what else is on eBay when you put them on. Yeah, you've done really well. Well done. Well
You
done. No, I appreciate that. That's all right because you know it's my favourite brand, Rayware,
that's
don't
it.
you?
I've got
I know it's a pain to package them, but half an hour of your life and for 80 to 100 quid. It is a Ronald McDonald bear. Obviously out of McDonald's at some point. For 50p, what do you think? That's not going to be worth anything, is it? But all those McDonald's toys I've got to be selling, I will bundle this with a set of them or something. Just why not? Okay, considering how small it is today, we've done okay. I'm quite happy with that. Not as well as Welsh Picker, who got those Corning pans for £3 for the whole box. Just missed out on that one. He gave me this, which is really nice of him. It's a gourmet kitchen souffle dish, Rayware, my favourite brand. This will be worth a few pounds, I think. Yeah, cheers Welsh Picker for that. I'd rather have your pans though, no offence. But no, I appreciate that, thank you. I like them, but not enough. No. Tupperware hidden here. Anyone for nachos? Oh, these might be interesting. What is that? Just some kind of Coca-Cola placemat? That's just a plain one. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, cool. I was looking at the wrong side. Oh, that's alright. Love that. Any more? Would you do 50p on that? Yeah. Please? Thank you. Do a £1 for them? Yeah. Thank you. My son would really like this, but we've got enough things like this, I tell you. These are all vintage, like 90s. Meg brands, or some of them are at least. Just them, please.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brand new McDonald's one, I think. Is it McDonald's? Yeah. But it's £4, too much. How much are your games?
£2 each.
Saturday, I'm back on tomorrow at 9 o'clock with Cherie Murphy. Fleur then is with you next from Blackpool this weekend. It's very exciting. All of what's happening in Blackpool ahead of the ballroom weekend on.
Oh, this is recent. It's quite nice.
Three? Yeah, 10. Oh!
Oh, it's chipped. They got to be worth it for four quid. Quality, good quality, good condition. Smaller size though. You do 3 on them, please.
I'll do 350 because they've hardly been there.
Yeah, thank you. Right, so I'm just waiting now because there's 2 or 3 people here that are still unloading like really slowly, but they've had some really good stuff. So I'm kind of done really, but I'm gonna give it like 15 minutes or something and then have a bit more of a walk around and see if I can snag a few kind of like last bits from these people who are still unloading some pretty decent stuff. Just got some walk-in boots from one, which I think are quite good, £3.50. They're pretty good condition. So I'm going to turn you off now and then I will be back in a second if we find anything else or once we've finished. Do a £5. Excuse me, I'll try and speak again. £5 for the 3.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that is it for today. We've done alright, I think, with what we've got here. Nothing like truly amazing, but some nice pickups for a good price. And yeah, happy with that. Obviously it's November, it's not a massive boot sale. We're not going to find all the truly great stuff on a day like today, but with what we have got, I think that's all right. Let's have a look at it back home in just a minute. Subscribe. So I'm back home and this is everything we have purchased today. Let's have a good look at it. We'll start with this. Thank you to Welsh Picker for this. It's a brand new Rayware brand gourmet kitchen souffle dish. Nice little item. And yeah, appreciate that. Thank you, mate, for giving us that. And I hope you do well with those pans that you found. Okay, so we'll start at the back with this drum kit because I'm not sure if we're going to sell this or we might keep this as a gift. Obviously, Christmas is coming up. And yeah, may keep that one. £3 is what we paid for it. I'll put it on the screen anyway, what the kind of money it resells for. I might not be able to find this one though because there's no like brand name that I can see on the box anywhere. Over here we've got some tea and coffee, or tea and sugar, Dunell Mill Poppy Design jars. These don't go as well as they did earlier in the year, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll sell each one of these separately though for about a tenner plus postage, or that's what I'll aim for, thereabouts. And we should do okay. I got them both for £1, so 50p each. This right here is obviously blatantly supposed to look like an N64. These games are not going to be anything like N64 standard though. We're talking more kind of probably Atari if we're lucky in terms of what games you're going to get with this. I just thought it looked kind of unique. I might keep this one, you know, in my little collection that I'm kind of building up. I've got a few bits. I think you can probably get about maybe £20 for it, maybe a little bit more. It does have 2 controllers. It does have this gun as well, and there's a power supply in there. I don't think there's a AV kind of cable, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of spares. So yeah, I don't know, if I sell it, £20, paid £3.50, not a great deal. This might be a keeper just because it's unusual. And yeah, why they made it like a cartridge based system, I do not know. I mean, was there actually different cartridges for this thing? I just can't imagine that being the case. Or they just done it for like the novelty factor. I really don't know. Yeah, check out the ports on this. Makes me feel like there is a bit of age to these, to have such old style ports like that. I mean, the Commodore 64 used to have this style port, and that was a long time ago. So, I mean, obviously it's after the N64 came out, right? Unless N64 stole the look of the console from this thing. And check out Garfield there. It's a Wilton cake tin, cake pan. I see these fairly often, never seen a Garfield one before. I have seen people in America pick them up and sell them for okay money sometimes, depending on which ones you've got. This one has its instructions and everything. And it was only £1. Well, I got that, and I got this plate here for £1. This is a Portmeirion plate, but this one unfortunately is not really worth much at all, this particular one. I just kind of, you know, I knew that was going to be £1. I wanted to kind of throw something else in for that £1 if I could. So as with everything, I'll put something on the screen if I can find it out there to say roughly how much money it is worth, or if I've sold it, I will put it on the screen. I've got a lot of stuff I'm working through at the moment though, so a lot of this stuff is not going to get listed anytime soon if I am being honest. I'd probably pick a few things though that might be kind of Christmas worthy, such as these ducks. Well, these are like duck wolves. These are like a duck bat, but gifty kind of things like this I will get on. But you know, cake tins, these jars, you know, some of the other stuff, I'll probably leave them until I get a bit more of the, like, you know, giftable things on. And I got these 3 along with that, and that for £5, which I think is pretty good. This brand, Wild Republic, I feel like I've heard of them, but I'm not 100%. They seem to be like an American / Australia thing. That's where, if I look them up, that's where most of them are coming out of, Australia and the USA. So yeah, I don't know why there's not any in the UK. It just slightly concerned me, but I don't know. Why does it concern me? It concerns me because I feel like more than anything else, the chances it might be that somebody has like the rights to sell it in the UK, something like that, and they don't want people outside of, you know, the company make them selling them. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking, but I could be completely wrong. It could just be that a zoo or some other shop or something has imported them from Australia or from America, and they weren't selling, and they've ended up at a boot sale. Who knows? I don't know. I pretty overthink this stuff sometimes, but you do have to question where some of this stuff comes from when you're reselling it. But these, yeah, the quality is good. All the correct stuff is on the box, like the CE mark. So £5 for the lot. They don't go for a great deal. These can go for up to like £12 a go. Couldn't find these particular ones after a quick look though. There are some other animal ones. They do like this kind of box with all different types of stuff in them. And these can do okay as well. Some of them, again, I couldn't find these particular variants, but there's all sorts of kind of weird and wacky ones of these out there. Here we have this England little stick on your window thing. Official Steven Gerrard. Yeah, I thought coming into the World Cup that somebody might have this. Obviously, Gerrard has not played for England for quite some time, but, you know, people collect this kind of stuff, right? That'd be kind of cool on your window, your car window, something like that. 50p is all it was. This bag of toys here was only £1, and they are mostly pony in my pocket. You can read that. There's a few like cats in my pockets as well, and maybe a couple of dogs in my pocket or something like that. Puppy in my pocket. But they're mostly the pony ones, and I don't know, I've not really found the pony ones before, but all of these don't have a crazy amount of money in them, to be honest, but for £1, always worth a go, because you might just get the one or two in there that are rare. If not, I would bundle the whole lot together, sell them like that, and hopefully get, oh no, at least a tenner, hopefully more. Here we have some walking boots. It's that brand right there. They were £3.50, well they were £4, but tried to get them for £3. She did them for £3.50. So they're in good condition, good quality boots these, and they should go for about 25 to 30 plus postage. Got Ronald McDonald Bear here. Not 100% sure why I bought this, to be honest. It was only 50p. Now I was thinking I'd put this with all the McDonald's toys, just as an added like bonus thing with some of the toys if it needs it. That's what I was thinking. That's the only reason I bought it. There's probably no money in this by itself. Here we have this pig. This is Gemmy brand, or Gemmy brand. I think it's Gemmy, isn't it? The hamsters and that they make. The singing hamsters is what they're known for. And this is a singing pig, but schoolboy error here. It was only 50p, by the way. I didn't look in here, and that's because usually these are actually screwed down. So I, as a rule of thumb, just don't even look on these to bother, because you can't usually get into them. I'm not going to get my screwdriver out at a car boot sale and start taking them apart. But check it out. I don't know what's happened to that battery. It's like expanded so much that I don't think I will ever get that out. I will try though. I will try, and I'll try and get it working. You never know. Some of these can do pretty good, just like the hamsters. Some of them do okay, some of them not so much. But if I can get it working, you know, 15, 20 perhaps, if it's a rarer one. And if I can't, it's probably worth very little. I'll probably still try and sell it. Is it a Christmas one? Is it supposed to do Christmas songs? Because look, I've just noticed that now. There's 3 lights and a little holly on that. So maybe it does like a Christmas song. Oh, if it does, and it's working, that might do quite well coming into Christmas. Right, I'll give that a go in a minute. I'll see if I can get it working, but that battery compartment was bad. This right here is a Marks & Spencer rotating musical cookie jar, cookie biscuit tin, whatever you want to call it. And they don't go for a lot, but they go okay. I think it was 50, was it 50p or was it £1? This is a nicer looking one, that's why I picked it up. Sometimes I don't really bother with these. I don't tend to pick them up if they're more than £1. Like, that's the absolute maximum really on these. They can sell up to like £10 to £12 plus postage, depending on, you know, which one you have. So obviously this time of year is the perfect time to sell it. So little profit. I'm happy to make these little profits on these things like this that are easy. You know, it's easy photographs. It takes 2 seconds and it's an easy ship. Should just about go as a small parcel, just bit of bubble wrap around it in a box, done. And then there we have a Zog's Wonder Woman like swimming board thing. What they got, like a float, swimming float is what they call them, swimming float. These only sell for about 12 or 13 pounds new, free delivery. I only paid, what did I pay, 50p or £1 for it. It was the first thing I saw. I just thought I'd give it a go. I know the Zog's brand can do quite well. My kids both do swimming, and you know, I've looked into swimming stuff before. I know some of it can do quite well. This bread bin here is actually from the tip shop for £5. It's a Pearson's one. It's similar to the one I had that was quite tall. It was like all the way up here, and that sold for about 40 quid, I think it was. This one is only worth about 20 to 25. Would it be a bit more, to be honest? But nope, it was in very good condition. But yeah, 20 to 25, I paid 5, so yeah, all said and done, we'll still be making like £15 profit, something like that. And then here in the middle, we have these 3 cameras. Now, last video, I got those really, really good cameras, 2 of them. One was worth about like 50-ish, something like that. If it's working, I've still not tested it yet. And the other one was worth, what was it? Was it what, 100, 120, something like that? Again, if working, not tested that one either as yet. These are the kind of things. I've got a few cameras now. I've got about 8 or 10, some of which are pretty good. Nothing as good as the 121, but some decent ones. I'll do them all together at the same time. These ones, I thought that maybe this one would be okay. It's an Olympus, and it looks like it might have a little bit. It doesn't look like high end, but I thought it might have been like a 40, 50 quid one, but it's not. It's not, unfortunately. This one's only worth about 10 to 15 on that. This one is the best one, but I don't have a cable to charge it, so I'll have to try and track one of them down. If it's working, it looks like it's in good condition. If it's working, it's a Finepix, what was it, Z3, maybe 30, 35, because it's got its case, or a case, I don't know if it's the original one. 30, 35 if it's working with the charger, which I'll probably have to end up buying. But yeah, not too bad. This one, no good. Wouldn't bother with this one. Only goes for about £6 or £7. But I got the 3 for 5 quid, so you know, we will do okay. This one, when/if it sells, will pay for the other 2 that are better. But that's what it's like with these cameras. Last week I did really well, and I found those really good ones. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And that's just the way it is with these cameras. If you're going to try getting into them, you can't stand there like looking these things up at a boot sale, not really. So that's it for now. I'll put on the screen roughly how much money we should make reselling this stuff for profit on eBay. That's not including the souffle dish and not including this, which I didn't get from the boot sale. But it is including everything else you can see, including the drum kit and the console, which I've not decided on those, whether I will keep them or not as yet. We will see on that, but it's more, you know, this is always more of an idea to give you guys an idea of, you know, what you can find and how much money it can go for. That's all it is. It's not accurate to any standard. There's all sorts of fees that go into running a business, and you know, I just show you the buy price, the sell price, the eBay fees, and the profit. If you wanted to break it down more, you could. You know, you got to look at packaging supplies, your time, all sorts of other things, petrol, etc., etc. What's your favourite pickup here? Any particular item that you particularly like, or any item you wouldn't have picked up? Any item you've picked up before, you've made good money on? Let me know. Oh, I nearly forgot this as well. This was 50p. Coca-Cola placemat, just one, but look at it. That's kind of cool, isn't it? For 50p. I like that. Have I missed anything else? Hopefully I've not missed anything else and I've showed you everything. For now, that is it. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Jingle, jingle, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to hear one horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse. O'er the fields we go, all the way. Bells on bobtails, making spirits bright. What fun it is to a sleighing song tonight.
Subscribe.